in Albury. This is the city that has the Murray River going right through the town, the city. It's a beautiful place, but it's pretty cold here. A bit more than what we used to in Queensland. But Queensland at the moment is having lots of floods, so we're pretty lucky to be out of it. But can you believe that this area and down in South Australia is actually having a drought? So Australia, the land of drought and floods, yeah, it's happening all at the moment. So we're at the Albury Showground, which is pretty good. It's been pretty busy. We came to get our campervan serviced, but it's actually been here a few days. So we're off tomorrow to do some free camping. But I'll just show you around here. $30 a night. The amenities are absolutely immaculate. They were only completed as brand new in 2023. So, and they're kept absolutely spotless. But having said that, $30 seems to be the going rate for staying in showgrounds. And honestly, it varies considerably into what amenities you have and what the camps are like. This is really top notch. So Albury is on the border. It's a border town. It's on the border of New South Wales and Victoria. So there's beautiful things to see. We walk through the botanical gardens, there's museums, plenty of shopping centres. Things are within walking distance from the showground if you're happy to walk a couple of K. There's good bus service if you don't have transport other than your home that you're staying in. But okay, come with me and I'll show you around. Showgrounds used to be a really big thing here in the 70s and 80s, but now they're used mostly for showground, for camping. Airport, the Albury Airport, but honestly they don't really interfere with anything. We found an amazing daycare sitter from Madpaws to look after our kelpie whilst we were without a campervan for the day as it was being serviced. Highly recommend her. Toollangatta is a small country town just over the border from New South Wales, and it's in Victoria. It sits on Lake Hume. The most distinctive aspect of this town's history is that it was moved 8 kilometres to the west in the 1950s to a site known as Bulga to allow for the expansion of Lake Hume. It's now been over 50 years since the town was moved. It is now one of the country towns that the High Country Rail Trail runs through, bringing people to the town for coffee, meals, pump up their tyres at the bike station, and then to look at the famous statue of Sandy the horse. So what's the story behind Sandy? 6,100 Australian horses were sent to Gallipoli in World War I, mostly donated by farmers for the war effort. Sandy was the only one to return. It's worth a visit to this place. Well, we're at the Lake Hume Ludlow's Reserve. It's free camping, 24-hour stay. I must admit, I'm pretty impressed with it at the moment. People also camp here while they walk or cycle the rail trail. It's got beautiful views on the trail. They're our closest neighbours. And what a view. Just look at that. And I said there's flushable amenities. And there's our camper van there. Look at our spot. Oh, brilliant. We spent the morning whilst we were at the camp, just down the road at the Migrant Museum. That's really worth a visit. The camp was huge, housing as many as 8,000 people, occasionally in tents, but usually in large accommodation huts. Women and children were housed separately from the men until huts were partitioned to have families. All in all, it was a really good morning out. Really very reasonably priced, with an entrance fee of $7 for adults, $6 for pensioners, and I think kids under 12 were free. But and a great. The menus were weekly too. And some of the migrants said that they knew what day of the week it was by what was on their plate in front of them. However, it was nourishing, but mostly consist of boiled mutton, which the migrants were totally not used to.